They gave up 9 last night to Seattle. Junior will make you scratch your head. Bottom one on, 2 words. Mission accomplished. His 18th. Mariners up 2-zip. Bottom 6, 3-2 M's. Paul Sorrento. Ozzie Guillen. Oh, showing Harold Reynolds' range out there. And they can't turn it, but what a play. Top 7, 2 on, 2 outs. Albert against Jeff Fassero. Albert's a fastball hitter.
Well, Fassero just comes right after him here, throws a fastball at him. Comes one right down the middle. Might have been looking for something else, and right here, not able to catch up to the one off the plate.
He strands 2 runners. The Moose fired up. 3-2. Top 9, 2 down, 2 on for Chris Snopek. Down the line off Norm Charlton. Tailing fair. Mike Cameron, who made a great catch late in the game, and Bell both score. White Sox up 4-3, and they win by the same margin. And look at that. They weren't out-hit. Ring before the game. Cecil. 2 words. See you. Cecil's 3rd homer. Yanks up 3-zip. Bottom 1. Rangers down 3-0. Gonzo facing Kenny Rogers.
Right up the middle.
Well, there was that perfect body stance. Right back up the middle and scores Buford. 17 RBIs. Matt Whiteside, look out, up and in on fielder. Matt Whiteside, oh! Paul O'Neill goes down to his knees. 4 batters later, Yanks still up. Tim Raines to right center. Watch Devo ranging to his right. No. Duncan, Girardi, both in at 6-2. They had 6 consecutive hits with 2 outs in the 6th. Well, Kenny Rogers facing Will Clark.
Well, this is how you retaliate. You hit the guy in the right place, right in the back. Will just went to the plate. He knew he was getting thrown at.
Reed Lips. Will said, I'll get you back for that one. Eric Gunderson then throws behind Rivera. Warnings were issued. Johnny Oates. It's going to be a long series. A little payback. Rockies were up 3-zip in the 2nd. Bailey was cruising. Kendall, though, back up the middle, and you watched closely. You saw Bailey clutch his shoulder. What happened?
Well, the next inning, he comes back out, and he's not being able to pull. That's the left shoulder that you have to pull through. He ends up losing control, walking the pitcher, and having some big-time problems. Here, unable to locate again with Womack up there. So obviously he was hurting a little bit.
Yes, and this guy's hurting too. Jermaine Allensworth. Hit in the hand. Broken hand. 4-6. Meantime, Al Martin hit a grand slam last night. Not here. Larry Walker there to end the inning, and Bailey escapes. Now in the 4th, Kevin Elster. Back up the middle. Bailey went for it with his bare hand. Got his finger. Walt Weiss, your backup. Meanwhile, Cordova regrouped. Ellis Burks frozen. More problems, though, for Bailey in the 5th, who continued to battle on.
Well, very uncharacteristic of him to walk guys. He will get a lot of ground balls like he does here, but it's a seeing eye base hit. But those are the things that he does not do. Right here, he's walking the pitcher.
Again, to load the bases. Guillen scored on the fielder's choice. Bailey. Allensworth, 6-4-3, double play to end it. He's hanging in. 3-2, 1 on, Kevin Elster. His 7th, and the Pirates take the lead, 4-3. So I guess last year was no fluke. Cordova's still solid. Looking for some help from his D. Jason Bates to center. Emil Brown to his right and back, and there with a great running grab. Top of the 9th, Dante Bichette against Rich Loisel, and gone fishing.
Not kidding.
Last night, Baylor ripped the starting pitcher. Tonight, it's 42. Chuck Harmon, the first African-American Red, throughout the first pitch. Dodgers up 1-zip in the 3rd. Gagney's bunt. Look at Eduardo Perez. Still 1-0 in the 4th. 1 on, 1 down. Billy Ashley, that's all you need to do. Singles to left, it scores Mondesi. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Heck, that's a bank full of support. Bottom 4, Reds threatening. 2 on, nobody out. And Larkin, down. Willie Green, down. Reggie Sanders, yikes. Dodgers go on and win 2-1. 3 hits over 7 for Valdez. He snaps a streak. Top 6, tied at 2. 2nd, 2 outs, and Mark Lewis to right. How about Vladimir Guerrero?
One of the best arms I have ever seen. He didn't even throw this ball good, and he hosed him.
He gets JT Snow, top 7. Giants down 6-4, 1 out. Bonds, home run last night, this time to right center. It scores Darrell Hamilton and Jose Vizcaíno. Bonds with a double. We're tied at 6. He's just not pitching to him. He would have monster numbers if people would pitch to him. Top 7, 6-6, Javier. Mike Lansing there, tag, throw, inning-ending DP. 6-6, 1 out, 2nd and 3rd, and Rondell White delivers. FP Santangelo and Grudzielanek score 8-6 Expos. They hang on to win 8-7. As a result of White's 2-run single, Anthony Telford gets his first win in the Avis. Yard work. 3-run shot, his fourth, 3-0 Tigers. Bob Boone's bullpen. They let him down. We'll see. Top 7, first and second. Alan McDill in relief, tied at 6. Tony Clark. 2 words, sheer power. His 14th, 9-6 Detroit. Bottom 9, 9-7. Brocale on in relief. Johnny Damon's a pinch hitter. That is fair. 9-8 Tigers, solo shot. Same score, 1 on. Mike Sweeney. 2 words, big homer. Woo! How about the Royals with 2 in the 9th, and they win 10-9. Sweeney's 2nd home run of the year. Doug Brocale, 0-4. Bell continues to search for an answer in that bullpen. You know, Brocale, remember? Opening.
That's Patrick Lennon, the eternal hero of spring training who never seems to stick with a big league club, but he came up and had a couple of hits, knocked in Damon Mayshore, knocked in 3 on the day. That got things started off, Scott Carl, 1-0 in the first. In the second, it's 2-0. Lifting up his leg and splattering Gerald Williams, and his Dave Tailgater, self-defense, kept himself from getting killed on the play. Tailgater finished the inning, but he'd leave after 2, and he was still up 4-2, but by the end of the second, it was 4-all. Bases loaded. Mark McGuire with a sky fly, and Damon Mayshore cost him an RBI. Mayshore tries to make amends. He got bladed. Later in the inning, Mayshore nowhere near this play. George Williams will flare one in the center that scores Scott Spezio, and the A's break a 5-all tie in their half of the 8th and pull it out. Top of the second, B.J. Surhoff gets into one off Jason Dixon. That's going to the wall, but so is Jim Edwards. Angels have a 3-1 lead in the 5th. Tony Tarasco at the plate, and he's going to try the other side. Edmonds comes in this time and makes another diving grab. It's a 1-run game by the 6th. The tying and lead runs are at the corners. Surhoff's been one of the hottest hitters this week. He's at the plate, and he hits it right to first. 363. Surhoff thought he beat it. Larry McCoy had already given him the hatchet. And it's still a 3-2 game. We go to the 9th. Sideburned Mike James is on. And Surhoff is cooled off. The Angels win at 3-2 on the called 3rd strike. So the Angels have won 4.
Pitching duel early. Gary Gaetti. Right at Maddux, who uses every part of his body. He was okay. Alan Bennis against Klesko, and he was the man. Klesko's a fastball hitter. Down he goes.
He was reaching back. He had everything working. The breaking ball was setting up the fastball making the break ball look tough. He was just flat nasty, Carl.
Maddux, always ahead in the count, gets the Shields looking. We're scoreless through 5. More Bennis in the bottom of the 5th. Facing Jeff Blauser. Forget it. Bottom 6, Kenny Lofton. 2 words, sit down. Bottom 7, Chipper Jones. Staring. No hits through 7, 9 Ks, zip, zip. Bottom 8, first batter, Klesko. There's your, Ray Langford right there. 1 out. Bennis facing Blauser. Then Blauser gone. Fishing. No hitter through 8. 2 outs. Bottom 9 facing Michael Tucker. Alan Bennis delivers. So does Tucker. The first breaking ball that stayed up. Scoreless game through 9 though, and Bennis. 1 hit. No earned runs. To the 10th. Bases loaded, 2 down. Tony Fossas to Lofton.
Line drive, not good, going back.
Opportunity squandered. Top 12, zip, zip, men on the corners. Brad Klontz. Ron Gant killed the Braves earlier this year. Scoreless through 12. Bottom 13, 2 outs. Michael Tucker at 3rd, Andrew Jones. That's it. And the Braves win 1-0. Like Harold said, while we watched that happen, Alan Bennis pitched yesterday. 1-0 in a game that Bennis goes 8 2/3 without Expos. Bonds, yard, 3-run shot, 7th of the year. Giants up 11-2. 11-2. Not for long. Chris Widger, 2-run score, 11-4. Sherman Obando next up, 11-6.
The Expos are a perfect type of team to come back from a deficit because they swing the bats. They're very aggressive. and they find a lot of holes, and they hit the ball on the ground, they drive with a little power, and make contact.
11-10, Doug Strange. 2 runs come in. Expos, it was, remember, 11-2. They're up 12-11. 7th inning. 12-12, 2 on. Glenn Allen Hill to left. Mark Lewis trying to score. It's 13-12 Gents. 13 off, bottom 9, David Segui to left. And the laser, Mike Lansing trots home. Wow. 2 incredibly exciting games. Matt Williams to right.
A very nice piece of hitting. He just went down and inside on that splitter and drove it to right center field, picking up the ribbon.
Orlando Merced throws him out at second, though. Indians up 1-0. Jim Tomei, opposite field. John Green came in, went back, lost it. Tomei into second on the error. And then Roger took matters into his own hands.
Well, right here, he gets that break, that split down a little bit lower, makes him chase, and then David Justice hasn't been accustomed to seeing the rocket. That ball's moving off the plate, doing all kinds of things out there.
Bottom 3, same score. Alex Gonzalez up the middle. Omar Vizquel, bare hand, got it.
Don't do that at home.
6-3 double play. 1-0 Tribe. Manny Ramirez to right. Orlando Merced making like Jay Buhner. Bottom 7, 2-1 Jays. Alex Gonzalez, yard work. His first of the year. And the Jays give Clemens the runs he needs, and he holds the Indians in check. 5-2. The Rocket improves to 7-0. He is halfway to his... That's nasty. That's heat. And Paul O'Neill, that's a force play. Zip, zip after 5.5 innings. David Wells got the first 16 men he faced. He was perfect into the 6th. Billy Ripken unperfects him. This breaks up that. Jorge Posada comes out. What do you think he's saying? He's saying, hey, Dave, man.
Well, now he's telling him, you know, let's get the win.
He didn't tell him to throw that, did he? Damon Buford, 2-run shot, his third, 2-0. It's 3-0 in the 7th. Tim Messier, not there. Rusty Greer, 3-run shot, and Texas wins it by a final of 6-0 in this one. Dunwoody, John Lieber on the hill, and Dunwoody. Renteria from first, a triple for Dunwoody. Florida up 1-0. 2-0 Florida. Fernandez facing, oh my word, right field skyboxes, look out. Ow. Mark Johnson's third, Pirates within 1. 2-1 Florida. Alex Fernandez cruising along. This helps. Al Martin on first, off first, out at first. Mark Johnson on first, tries to steal second. Greg Zahn. Got him. Scary moment here. Kevin Elster attempts a sac bunt.
Once the second baseman, Abbott starts to go after the ball, then he has to break to first and causes him to be late, and the collision is going to break Elster's wrist.
Out 6 to 8 weeks. A tremendously bad break for the Bucks. There's Dunwoody again. 3-1 Marlins, a double. Jim Leland congratulates his team on a successful trip back to Pittsburgh. 3-1. Florida wins, a devastating loss. Last night it was Mike Morgan for the Reds. Everybody went down. Gagne, Hollinsworth, how about Dion? Bloop single to center off Chan Ho Park. Morgan was perfect through 5. Next batter, Curtis Goodwin. Park late to get to first. Goodwin is safe. Larkin lays it down. Park throws. Larkin out at first, but at second and third, 2 batters later, Reggie Sanders delivers. Dion and Goodwin scored, 2-0 Reds. Bottom 3, 1 out, bases loaded. Sanders to short. Gagne, great play, but Wilton Guerrero drops it. Try to turn the double play before he had the ball. Guerrero to Larkin. Well, it helps when they hit it right at you.
Yes, indeed. Well, that's one of the things he has to do. He has to put himself in the right position. He's a veteran. He can do that. Here it is. Nice positioning, double play ball. Doesn't happen every night, but it's nice when it does.
Larkin at 75%, better than most at 100, so he plays. Marge Schott, I mentioned, showed up. Phillies are Pirates. Well, they're not taking anyone seriously. Mark Clark got Larry Walker. 6 Ks for Clark, 1 out by Erga. Talk about a guy seeing the ball a little better. Watch Butch Husky. Look out. Oh! Barrels over Kurt Manwaring.
That's a big fella coming at you right there.
244 pounds worth. Top 8, 1 on for Walker. Before that play, man wearing Wade 203 is down to 180. Walker to deep center off Greg McMichael. Don't. Ran out of room. Walker's 14th homer. 2-1, that is the final. So maybe they don't take the Phillies or Pirates here. Did their job against the Rangers. Biggio does his job in this one. His 100th career home run off Leiter, 1-0. Later in the first, 2-on. You can't overlook the efforts of Brad Ausmus. Hasn't homered this year. Ding dong, 3-run shot. It's a 7-0 Astro lead after 1. Now 8-zip in the second. Biggio. Step, swing, yard. 11-0 Houston in the second. The Bills add some late runs, but they lose 12-7. Yeah, we all do. Leiter's assessment of his performance. That would have been better.
Phillips. Is going, and the
Phillips fly ball to left. Patrick Lennon cannot find the ball. Damon Mayshore can't catch it. Ian scores a double for Phillips. 1-0. Chicago as Guillen scores. Next time up, check out the graphic on Tony Phillips. 1 for 2. Gift double in the third. So still in the fifth. 2 men on for Phillips.
The runners are going.
Gift this. Single to right. Chad Cooter comes around to score 2-0. The White Sox lead. Top of 7, 4-1 White Sox. Steve Montgomery in relief. El Hurt Grande, the big hurt. Number 7 for Frankie. It's gone, and the White Sox go on to win 6-2. They remain unbeaten in 5 games against Oakland this season. Wilson out.